Going on to you Scorpios, I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to Jade Lavon. Before I begin, she knows who she is. I don't necessarily always agree with some of the things that she says on her channel, but we don't always have to agree. But so shout outs to her. I know this is Scorpio season coming up here real soon. Tomorrow, actually. And she's the first Scorpio that comes to mind. So shout outs to y'all. Happy birthday, by the way. So for you Scorpios, you have the Justice, the Nine of Cups, and you have the Tower. So these three cards right here for you Scorpios so far is you pretty much, very much so, basically doing a lot of the things that you want to do. The Justice is a card of liberation. It represents things being actually set in its rightful, correct place. So all the things that was supposed to have set straight, it actually is starting to align themselves and make themselves aligned in your life, right? And you're an active member in it. So all of this self-correcting is coming from you. You Scorpios are doing your own self-correcting. Oh, excuse me, your own self-correction. So the Nine of Cups and the Tower right here represents how a lot of you, I know Jade would clown me for that. She would be like, why do you talk so proper? I read a lot, you know, I prioritize education. And I'm not saying that she doesn't. I'm saying I'm a Virgo, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I don't know. But like for me, I kind of look at kind of my own intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Some people will compare it to AI, but I don't think of it as AI. I'm more so, you know, but some people would compare it to AI, how it's like robotic, and I guess if I don't think so personally. So she would clown me for that. But the Nine of Cups and the Tower, which is Scorpio, so you did show up right in your own reading. This is about how you Scorpios ultimately are okay, that's interesting. So there's a sense of you Scorpios kind of, you know, doing what you want to do, like I said before, even when others may think of you as, others may think like they're better than you and they're in a better position than you. You Scorpios don't really particularly care. A lot of you Scorpios are very much so just like like I said, you're self-correcting. You know, all the things that in your life are supposed to be set straight are setting itself straight. The Nine of Cups also represent you Scorpios as well, right? Knowing that everything is going to be okay. Everything is okay. A lot of you Scorpios are at peace. A lot of you are looking upward. You probably haven't done that in a long time. And I'm not necessarily saying that you're looking at a person in the sky. I'm saying that you're feeling actually good about yourselves, where, you know, you Scorpios actually have some internal self-worth and high or a moderate amount of self-image, right? Where you actually see yourself being the hero instead, or the anti-hero instead of the villain or the anti-villain. And the Tower represents, this almost comes out of shock to you Scorpios, like your own self-image, right? How it is that you actually see yourself isn't even in the way that you would have expected. A lot of you Scorpios would see yourselves as being very dark, but to see yourself in the anti-hero or the hero's position is something that a lot of you Scorpios very much so upon checking, you wouldn't necessarily think yourself as that as of right now, right? Like you wouldn't expect yourself to be, you wouldn't expect to see yourself as the anti-hero or the hero. You would see yourself kind of like more on the villain side, but now the self-perception has changed. It's like, how is this possible? And why is it that you're able to see your own self in this kind of way, right? And you Scorpios actually like it. The Nine of Wands and the Magician, the Nine of Wands and the Emperor is about how other people are, you know, trying to use what they have to put you in really messed up and compromising positions. But a lot of you Scorpios will not allow yourselves to be disrespected, because a lot of you Scorpios have self-respect. So again, to go back to the Justice card, it's like all of this stuff is going to set themselves straight, because, you know, a person, that's not the wisest thing to do with, like, you understand, like, you know, like, so many people are caught up with like dark magic and just power and stuff like that. Like, dark magic, like, no matter what kind of power you have, right? The power, this is why, as I said it, you got some real dysfunctional people, because power, like dark magic and like positioning, that's not even supposed to be what it's for. Like, a lot of the times people think that it's for, like, the way that people use it, right? They'll use it to break down others, when they don't even realize that it's supposed to be building yourself up. Whether you're using magic, whether you, right, spiritual form of means, like, you're not even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could try to break other people down, but that's not the wisest way to use power. That's not the wisest way to use leverage, magic. That's not the wisest way to use those things. So, like, you know, me and my family was having a discussion about magic the other day, like literally last night, actually. And we was talking about how, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause in Trinidad, you know, people practice a thing called obia in Trinidad or whatnot, right? Which is like their own form of magic, right? Dark magic and stuff like this. And me and my family and I was talking about how it is that, like, you know, people will use it as a means of, or any kind of power that they can get as a means of breaking down others. And what I was saying is the very same thing that I'm saying here. Like, this is why everything is going to straighten itself out for you Scorpios. And this is why, if anybody right now is using the fact that they have more money than you to use their finances to keep you down and all of that, they're going to get their behinds kicked, because, and it's starting to happen, because that's not what power is for. Power is to make yourself greater, and every now and again kind of help other people out if they're willing to do the work and help their own self out. It's not to specifically break other people down per se. You could do that, but then that's gonna really take a toll on you. So the thing is that the Page of Wands and the Strength card right here represents, I see a lot of you Scorpios walking tall, standing tall. I don't know, like, not letting whatever is occurring in your life break you, get you down and everything. As far as what's going on, you Scorpios are living your life. Like I said before, I'm living mine. You know, everybody got their own life to live. You know, some people don't like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a homebody. Some people don't like the fact that I just chill in the house most days, and I sleep nowadays, right? Starting to now more, and just work out, stuff like this. And I'm just like, look, everybody got their own life that they gotta live, yo. Everybody got their own situation set up. This, my family, my family and everything like that, and my health, my spirituality, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool as far as that. I'm cool. I don't need to be traveling all over the place, because there's no need for me to be traveling as of yet. You know, I don't have the finances as of yet to go and travel to a different place and start up, start up shop, set up shop, or whatever the case may be, and start, you know what I mean, creating a relationship with somebody and having a family. Not yet, anyway. Slowly but surely building that. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that you Scorpios are living your life. You doing what a lot of other people, you doing what everybody doing. You living your life. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles for you Scorpios speaks to how, and you're enjoying it too. And don't worry about the things that other people may say. It doesn't really matter what they say at the end of the day, you know, because everybody literally has their own life. You know, I know a person that does music, travels all over the place, you know what I'm saying, does music and everything like that, travels, isn't famous or anything like that, or I should say one of the worldly celebrities that you may have necessarily heard of or whatever, but at the same time still is famous enough to where people will know her, right? And you know, travels the world. So again, everybody got their own situation, everybody got their own setup, what they on, right? What they on. And you Scorpios are on some spending time by yourself and doing whatever it is that you want to do. And again, there's nothing bad about that, because the point that I'm trying to make here is how many times, how much do people legitimately have time for themselves? Right? How much do you Scorpios really have time for yourself? You always, you know what I'm saying, got to battle your thoughts and, you know, deal with people trying to get on your nerves sometimes. And when's the last time you really had a chance to sit down and enjoy yourself? Right? And now you Scorpios are starting to be able to actually do that. So, Three of Pentacles, like I said before, do what and hang out with the people that rock with you. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, a lot of wand cards, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. Okay, so so for you, so to clarify the Three of Pentacles, right? I'm just kind of looking at these cards here, trying to figure it out, right? Understanding what they mean. I know sometimes it looks like I'm dazing, but so for you Scorpios, right? The Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, to clarify the Three of Pentacles. Again, I just, you know, think that, you know, people have given you a middle finger, and I just see that a lot of you Scorpios are giving a middle finger right back. Like, this is about you Scorpios being like, look, you gonna do whatever you want, you gonna be where you at, you gonna whatever, right? The Three of Wands and the Nine of Swords, like I've been saying before, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, you have more opportunities coming in. You just need to wait, because the Three of Wands represents preparation. It also represents knowing what you want to do, but it also represents making moves as well. So you Scorpios may want to, if you have any kind of investments or business moves, or when it comes to love or relationships, try that. Bust something like that. Try to see if anybody's into you. Try to see just what's going on. The Eight of Swords, enjoy your life. Like it is that I said before, enjoy your life. The Eight of Swords speaks to, and you know, other people who low-key want to be an enemy and do the spiritual dysfunction stuff with you and try to break you down, that's how you bind them in. You bind them in by honestly speaking, you bind them in with your own joy. You bind them in by not even, you bind them in with your own joy, not even being in a situation where you could get so caught up with this nonsense in the first place. That's how it is that you bind them in. You bind them in by not caring. And how you not care? You already doing it. You Scorpios are literally already doing it. You enjoying your life. You already doing what you need to do it. That's how you do it. But that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. Let's see if we can get there. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Drop a comment too, that helps. Come through and get the personal readings, the books that I have on Amazon, as well as the merch too, right? In my Teespring store, that helps. Appreciate it if you would. And the link to all of that is in the comment section below. Peace. Have a good one, y'all.